Troops have crossed the border to intervene in the conflict that has been stirring up the country. Whoa! What's going on there? Their president said in a speech earlier today that the neighboring country has been violating international law and human rights. The Prime Minister of that country responded angrily in return. She said that lies are being spread about a domestic conflict and that they are just as much under attack by this lying president.
That is very terrible news. Yeah, it is. I believe that our government should take action and help this invaded country. Even though it's far away, we must protect and help those in need. Yes, we need to help those in need. But in this situation, that means partaking in a war.
Yeah, why do you immediately say that we have to get involved in this war?
Well, this president wants to invade another country. On top of that, he has repeatedly used violence against his own people. It's nonsense that he wants to go to war to rescue people in another country. He just wants to take over their land. It's our duty to help those in need. Yes, but even if this invasion is wrong, Jesus tells us to love our neighbors and that we should not strike back when we are beaten, but turn the other cheek. Why should we then take up arms and go to war? Yeah, I know. But we cannot sit still and let this happen.
Well, don't you think Jesus is opposed to all wars?
Yeah, it seems so, doesn't it? But God also commanded several times to go to war in the Old Testament. Does this not mean that war is sometimes a part of God's will? I don't know if I agree with you.
Hey, hello? Over here? Yes, I noticed you are talking about a difficult topic. I think you three may need some help. I have some questions that may assist you in thinking about this. You want to hear them or not? Hey, is he talking to us?
Yes. How? This is very weird, but why not? Yeah, it is weird, but let's do it.
Okay, now some Christians do not want to be part of any war. How are people who do not want to take part in any war called? Is it not pacifist?
Indeed it is. Yeah, but they're on the wrong side. Why? Aren't they listening to Jesus? He was also a pacifist, wasn't he?
Yeah, as Sarah already said, he told us to turn the other cheek.
Yeah, he did, but it's more complicated. For instance, he didn't reject soldiers as bad people.
The correct answer is indeed a pacifist. Not all Christians are pacifists. Some Christians can also believe in what is called just war theory. Do you know what just war is? Well, I don't know.
It's the idea that if a country has a just cause and fights in a just manner with the goal to bring peace, then a war can be called just.
But isn't war always violent, and therefore bad? I remember talking to your father about using violence.
You are right, it is. Jesus himself showed this to us in his own example. He never used violence, but forgave those who were violent towards him. Instead of fighting, we should humble ourselves and be merciful to others too.
Yes, you explained it correctly. These are the essentials of just war theory. What do you think of the following statement? Jesus is depicted as a warrior in the Bible.
That is definitely not true. I cannot imagine Jesus being depicted as a warrior.
Nah, neither can I.
But it is true. Jesus is depicted as a warrior in the book of Revelation.
What? I thought Jesus was a pacifist.
No, he is not. Since Jesus is depicted as taking up arms, then it may be fine for us to do that in certain circumstances as well. Which circumstances? Where do we draw the line? I think we cannot do that fairly. So, we should not take risks and not go to war at all.
I was thinking something similar. An image of Jesus as warrior doesn't necessarily justify war.
Yeah, but Jesus also praises the peacemakers. Maybe war can be used as a final means to bring peace as well, don't you think? That could be true. I'm still not so sure.
The connection is getting bad. Let us return to the core question. Should we help in this war?
It's more complicated than I thought. But I still think that as Christians, we may approve some armed conflicts. To protect those in need and to prevent further violence is a just cause. Thus, in this case, yes. I still don't know. War or other armed conflicts lead to too much suffering that can never be described as good. However, the Allies helped liberate Europe in World War II. On the other hand, Jesus seems to be telling us not to take up arms.
Well, I believe we cannot say that as Christians we should always help others, even by fighting in an armed conflict. Maybe we should do other things instead, to alleviate suffering, or to help stop the violence. Yes, what you're saying is all valuable. It's not simple indeed. There are a lot of other questions that you have to think about while talking about this topic. Let's agree that we reached no agreement, but that should not keep from further thinking and talking about this topic. Yeah, maybe we should accept our different opinions for now.
Yes. But do we agree that following Jesus means bringing hope in difficult situations, including potential wars? Yeah, I agree with that.